This week on Addicted to the Outdoors.
This week we are headed out to our good buddy's place, Big B Miller.
And there's never a dull moment.
Brad and us go way back, and we've been coming up to his lodge for years now to hunt the Indiana and Michigan openers.
Yeah, baby.
So it's become a bit of a tradition at this point.
We have about an hour and a half of daylight left, so hopefully the deer get moving soon.
I'm pretty sure at this point it's not going to happen. Then all of a sudden we see a big buck, definite shooter.
It's now or never.
Stop. Okay, you ready?
Addicted to the Outdoors with Tough, Raven, and Gunner.
Hey, don't forget about us.
And John and Gina Brunson. A new addiction starts now.
This week we are headed out to our good buddy's place, Big B Miller. And coming out there and hunting with him in November has become part of our annual road trip. But most of the time when we come to Brad's place, it ends up being a little bit more of a hangout than it does us trying to chase a big buck. But hey, if we end up getting one down, it's just icing on the cake.
Obviously, coming up to Brad's place each year is one of my favorite trips. We go way back, and there's never a dull moment.
Brad and us go way back, and we've been coming up to his lodge for years now to hunt the Indiana and Michigan openers. So it's become a bit of a tradition at this point.
Yeah, baby.
Over the years, I've taken a couple of nice bucks here. And Gina's taken one off the Michigan farm.
The crossbow felt like a little
play gun.
A play gun, yeah.
And the kids have shot a couple of bucks here as well.
Shoot him. Put it right behind the shoulder and freaking squeeze, all right?
I even got old Dan Henderson his first buck here too.
Excited, man?
Absolutely.
And at this point, it's basically our home away from home. So Gina and I arrive into camp after a day of travel. We are greeted by a bunch of friends and freshly cooked food. What more could you ask for?
Indiana opener, bud. It's a tradition, right?
It is fun.
Oh, the goodness. Oh.
That's my kind of welcome, for sure.
Really good.
So after tearing up some grub, Brad and I bust out the map and we get to strategizing.
There's a good grizzly I just put up the other day. It was cold when I got here and I watched that buck. I'll show you. Just walked in and I was like, oh man, he's real close shooting. Not for me.
He's holding out.
There's a bigger.
He'd be a good buck for Gina.
Oh, without a doubt he would.
The goal for this trip was to get Gina a buck down. And if we had time, maybe me one too. But the priority was definitely Gina. After a late night, which tends to happen at Brad's, we woke up the next morning to hunt and Gina had a bad headache. So I said, hey, why don't you just sleep in? I'll hunt in the morning and then we can hunt together in the afternoon. Well, let's just say she didn't need much convincing.
Alrighty. Gina's gonna sleep in. See if I can slide out and shoot one.
Hey, I need my beauty sleep. Just kidding. I just had a really bad headache. Boo.
Gina decided to sleep in. So opening morning of Indiana, you know, we got to go out and do the old tradition. Gonna hunt about half the day, go back, pick Gina up, and let her hunt this evening. But hopefully I shoot one this morning. First morning in Indiana, opening gun season. See if we can get us an Indiana buck down. Told Gina to sleep in this morning. She was tired and had a headache. And I mean, it's cold. It's blowing, it's damp, it's snowing. Got my new 4-low gear on. Nice and warm and toasty. Seen a few does this morning. That's about it so far. So hopefully I'll get some cruising through here. It's that time of year. Well, I was a little jealous of Gina because the morning hunt was, well, slow, to say the least. But hey, you can't kill them from camp, that's what I always say. But after a while, with basically no deer activity besides some does, I decided to head back in and regroup with Gina.
All right, I'm rested up, headache's gone, and I'm ready to get after it.
All right, ready to rock and roll?
Yep.
Get your beauty rest while I stared at does.
So basically, what I got from that conversation, that sometimes sleeping in is the right move. I'll definitely keep that in mind for my next trip.
We sprayed out with lethal and then head off to the blind I hunted that morning. Our first night in Indiana, opening day. Back in the blind I was in this morning. Let's see if we can get one down. I see two does. They're feeding their way down. I can't. He's just standing there, but I can't get a good look. I can't get a good look at him.
The deer is starting to move. It rained for a good hour and a half. We have about an hour and a half of daylight left, so hopefully the deer get moving soon.
He's not a shooter. Looks like a big forky or a 6 or something.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, our afternoon hunt was a lot like my morning hunt. We see some deer and a little forky, but nothing else.
We stick it out, but man, the deer activity is just so slow today. I don't know why.
Legal light starts to fade, but hey, that's just hunting sometimes. The deer just weren't moving. But we get back to camp and we hear some excited voices coming from the garage. Oh, let's check him out. Let's check him
I like
out.
him, buddy. Hefty.
Fat wad.
Nice shot.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, damn.
Day one. Something gotta go
Congratulations.
down. Congrats, bud.
Thank you, buddy.
Good job, man. Yes. Somebody's got him down. Got one down.
A perfect Mets buck. He dropped him one shot, he didn't miss. That's the best I can ask for.
Yep. Seeing Big Buddy's buck last night definitely got us fired up. Crossing my fingers that today is the day.
Alrighty,
I'm ready.
we ready?
Yep. Gonna get a buck down.
Making a little move to a new stand, not far from our other one.
Yep.
Feel good about tonight.
Yeah,
we got
me
fresh
too.
snow. They're moving. Some decent younger bucks have been killed, so the big one should
Yeah.
be moving soon.
Yeah, we got like 4 shooters in the area, so we just need one to come out.
That's right. We got brownie trail cameras to prove it.
See something?
Oh no, it's for dinner tonight.
Pork chops and macaroni and cheese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need
you kill a buck, no, I'll go back and eat some mac and cheese. It's that time of year. It's cold, snow on the ground. And the weather's right now.
Yeah.
They should be moving tonight. We'll see, hopefully we'll see one of them tonight.
We just need one.
Well, day 2 is a lot like day 1, just not a lot of deer movement. But patience is the name of the game when it comes to hunting. Well, we were almost out of legal light when we get a text from Big B Miller telling us that Chef shot a buck. So we pack up and head over to help with the tracking job.
Even though John and I aren't having any luck, I always love to hear that someone else in camp shot a buck.
No, he's 100% that picture I sent you. 100%, because he had that hook on the left.
Yeah.
Perfect. So,
8-pointer?
8-pointer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's a large 8-pointer. He's not a Mets 8 like Buddy shot, but.
I was doing you a favor, outfitter. You told me what to do. I wouldn't say the shot, but I know he's injured. Something happened to him. So, got to put him out of his misery.
Put him out of his misery. Chef's on the board.
Chef with the big, large 8-pointer.
We get out and start looking for blood, and let's just say it wasn't a tough tracking job.
So where did he run? Where was he? In here? He was in these beans?
Yeah, shine the tree.
Right there.
Just a little farther down. There's a chef shot. Right there he is.
He's right there. He almost tripped over him.
You always love a short tracking job.
Yes, chef. He's going to.
Nice eight. Nice.
You got that good night?
Thanks, brother.
Another buck down in camp, and we love to see it. We get this buck back to the garage, and I bust out the old Easy Gut.
Easy gut.
Well, we are down to our last day, but like I mentioned earlier, Brad's is usually more about hanging out than tagging out, but we were gonna give it one last try and sit all day.
We head out and spray down with lethal, and today's the day. I can just feel it.
Well, let's go get you a deer.
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 bucks over here that we've seen on camera, and we just need one of them to come out.
Well, tonight's our last night.
Yep.
Then we're off to South Dakota. So
Yeah.
let's
Early.
see if we can make it happen tonight.
With it being our last day, we decided to switch it up and change blinds. So we moved over to a blind that was overlooking a big alfalfa field.
Last day in Indiana, and we're shooting whatever moves tonight. If it's a shooter underneath,
Circumstance.
yeah, even cold buck, yeah, who cares? Let's pound one. She's looking in that brush like there's something.
So far, not a whole lot of action. We've got a spooky doe in front of us that's staring at something, and a few deer moving off behind her in the woods.
All these does get out here in this field and start feeding, and then we got up and come in. It's November, it's the rut, and it's cold. It's nice and clear. Got does on the food. Big old buck's got a show.
Slowly but surely, the deer start coming out. Now we just need a big boy to follow one of those does.
It's getting darker and darker, and I'm pretty sure at this point it's not gonna happen. When I look up and I see something out in the food plot.
Hold on, make sure.
After getting my Huskamalls on this buck, I realized it's one of the 8 points on Big B Miller's hit list. And we still have a little bit of time before legal light's over, but we're gonna have to make it happen fast.
Can you get on a knee? He's right there. I'm gonna get over here. Can you see him out that window? He's walking to the right. You see him?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, just relax. He turns, hammer. You see him get to the scope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's smart. Oh, I see his sweat.
Alright. He's doing that right now. Meh. You should stop.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
The buck turns, it gives me a shot. It's now or never.
You should stop.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Rack another one. Be still. If he turns, shoot.
Gina made a great shot on this deer, and I could tell he was about to go down. But my rule of thumb has always been the same. If they're still on their feet, put another one in them.
There he is. Wait. He's going down. Wait. Go and hit him again. Let him go down.
The shot felt good.
Yeah. You went right going the first time. He was hit. He didn't even know it. He started stumbling. You see him? He was dead already. But I just wanted you to hit one. You know the rule. If they're standing, put another one in him. I see him. I'm pretty sure I see him down. He went down. Big buck down, man. Got your buck down. Got your buck down.
Sometimes you just gotta wait it out until the very last second. I'm so excited Mom was able to get it done.
Well, Gina gets it done in the home stretch, and now we just want to get out and put our hands on this buck.
All right, got your first one down at Brad's in like 15 years.
I know, my first buck here. Excited.
All right, well, let's go see if we can put our hands on him.
Okay.
See, I don't think he went too far, but let's go take a peek. We're waiting on Brad.
All right.
Thankfully, we didn't have to go far to find blood. And right after, I hear John say,
Blood in here. Voila!
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Well, that wasn't a very long tracking job.
There he is. I saw him flopping around back here.
Oh, he must have been thrashing.
Your first B. Miller, Indiana buck.
Yeah.
what a relief. It just goes to show that you can't give up just because you've had a couple rough days in the woods.
Yep.
I mean, for Brad's Lodge, like I said, it's just, been hunting with Brad for probably 15 years, and it's your first Indiana Lodge buck.
Yep.
He's cool. Look at, he's got some tall eye guards. He's nice little 8.
Yep. First Indiana buck.
Taking the dirt nap.
Yep.
We get back to camp and fill in Brad on the good news.
You got that on? Secret's out.
Hey, last few minutes of light, dude.
Secret's out for the streets. Anything just goes.
Oh, right now, they keep out that right left line on the shoot line. She's like, I think he's a shooter. I said he's a good lodge buck. She's never killed an Indiana deer before. Her first Indiana buck.
And just when we think the day can't get any better, Brad actually has a few professional chefs in camp that have won a trip here from Brad's annual charity event.
So what would you say your forte is, barbecue?
Yeah, well, no, actually my forte is seafood. So I
see it, I eat it.
Yeah, I've been around a little bit. I'm a Lake Fortin Blue graduate from 2005.
And they prepared a delicious spread for us.
Well, things may have started out a little slow on this trip, but with a little patience, I was able to get one down. Not a bad way to end the trip here at Brad's Lodge.
Well, another B. Miller trip down and another fun trip in the books. You know, we've killed some deer here over the years, but this is definitely one of the places we come where it's not always about going and killing a big buck. It's a little bit more about hanging out with friends and just enjoying camp. But hey, it's always nice too when you end the trip with a buck in the cooler.